You know that feeling, right, when you're with people you love and everything just feels perfect? That warm, safe, totally unforgettable feeling of pure coziness. We've all been there, but have you ever stopped to wonder if we can actually break it down? Well, in this explainer, we're going to do just that. We're going to uncover the secret recipe for those amazing, cozy family moments. It's a feeling that usually gets summed up with just a few simple words, something exactly like this. It's so cozy in here. And it's so much more than just being comfortable, isn't it? It's that deeper feeling of being sheltered and happy and all together. Sometimes it feels like these moments are just magic, like they happen by pure chance. But are they? Or are there actual repeatable ingredients that come together to create this incredible atmosphere? I think there are. So let's investigate. So let's get into it. What's the very first key ingredient in our recipe for coziness? Well, it almost always starts with simple pleasures. And honestly, nothing says comfort quite like the warmth of sharing some good food together. I mean, think about the all-time classic symbol of comfort, hot cocoa. It's not about some fancy, complicated drink, is it? It's all about that small act of care, someone handing you a warm mug. It's like a little shield against a rainy day. And that feeling just builds with something a little more communal, like everyone digging into a meal of warm ramen. The reaction you hear is just pure, simple joy. Yay, ramen time! It's that shared excitement over something hot and delicious that just instantly pulls everyone together. And then, you've got the ultimate group activity, toasting marshmallows. See, this isn't even just about eating something sweet. It's interactive. It's a shared mission. Everybody's focused on the campfire, all working towards that one simple, gooey, perfect reward. So, why is food so powerful in these moments? Well, there are a few reasons. First off, it provides literal physical warmth, which is huge. It also creates a natural focal point, something for everyone to gather around. Plus, it gives the group a simple, shared goal to work towards. And finally, it engages pretty much all of your senses: taste, smell, sight, touch, making the entire moment this full-body experience of comfort. All right, let's move on to our second ingredient, nature as scenery. Now, this is where things get really interesting because it's all about comfort in contrast. It's not just about the cozy little bubble you're in. It's about being deeply aware of what's happening right outside of it. Just look at how this plays out. On the one hand, you've got heavy rain beating down outside. That just makes the warm mobile home feel 10 times cozier, right? Or think about a huge dark sky full of falling stars. It makes that little glowing campfire feel like the safest place in the universe. Even a vast, empty beach makes a simple family breakfast feel so much more intimate and special. It's that contrast that makes the inside feel so secure. So, here's the big takeaway. That feeling of safety and togetherness isn't just about being in a warm room. It is massively amplified by knowing that the big, wild, or cold world is right on the other side of that wall or that circle of light. That barrier is what makes the space you share feel so incredibly precious and protected. And that brings us to our third and maybe the most important ingredient of all, the act of sharing. This is where the real magic happens. It's all about the simple words, the little interactions between people that give the moment its real heart and build that connection. You know, it often starts with something incredibly simple, like this: "Thank you, Mommy." A small expression of gratitude, like that, does so much more than just show good manners. It's an acknowledgement of love and care, and it actively makes that bond stronger in that very moment. And then you've got the power of accomplishing something together. After getting that campfire going, hearing someone say, "We did it, kids," well, that turns a simple task into a team victory. It creates this tiny, shared history that says, hey, we did this together. And let's not forget about just being playful, a little bit of gentle competition, a quick race on the beach. It injects so much energy and joy into the moment. It's a fun, low-stakes way to connect that just weaves fun right into the fabric of that memory. So, what this all adds up to is what we can call a shared experience. It's the sum of all these little interactions, both verbal and nonverbal. This is the emotional glue, you guys. It's what turns something as simple as eating noodles on a rainy day into a core memory that you'll hang on to for years. Okay, so we've looked at all the individual parts. We've got our ingredients laid out. Now let's put the whole recipe together and see how it creates that perfect cozy moment. And here it is, the whole recipe laid out for us. You start with those simple pleasures for warmth and a focal point. Then you add nature as scenery to create that powerful feeling of shelter and contrast. And finally, the most important step, you mix in the act of sharing to forge that real connection and build a memory. When you get all three of those things working together, that is the anatomy of a perfect cozy moment. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Look back on your own most cherished, cozy memories. Can you spot these ingredients? Can you see how they came together? And maybe more importantly, as you look forward, what ingredients are you going to use to create your next perfect cozy moment?